We're live. Wrong franchise, but I love the energy.
I even hear that on the stream.
I have a feeling they can, and I'm going to quickly regret teaching Hunter how to use that damn soundboard.
I regret nothing.
I regret everything.
As you rightfully should.
There we go. But yeah, it's another co-stream of Transformers War for Cybertron, and as you can tell, I have an extra co-host here.
Wait a
Hi,
minute.
Hunter.
Wait a minute. You said this was devastation. I'm out of here.
I wish I had Devastation on PC. Fuck. I just bumped my boom.
Monkey! Ugh.
You realize we're the only
That will
ones who
never-
get that, right? What was that? The
Oh, if
first,
anybody wants-
second time we ever talked to each other?
If anybody wants context, just ask down in the comments. We'll be happy to tell you.
What's this we? It's my channel, asshole.
And it's my story, so I get to share. I get to share the profits. Who are we kidding? YouTube's not monetizing us anyway. We're a couple of schmucks.
You know what? I'm fine with it. Oh, and I'm just going to say this to the manual reviewer: whoever is the schmuck who came up with the idea of having 5 fucking advertisements play during a video, unskippable, mind you. There's a line around the block 3 times over the piss in that guy's gas tank.
That's what she said.
No, Hunter. Just more like, that's what she said.
Anyways, hi everybody. I know it's been a while. What can I say? I'm a busy man.
And no one's gonna hold that against you. Except me.
Except we're still waiting
Well,
for
no.
you to do that stream on the new Jurassic World Evolution 2 DLC.
I've been meaning to do it, but I've just been busy. I'm probably gonna just do a stream. Like, I'll talk more about that later because I don't want to derail this just because I'm here.
Remind me to put a link to your channel in the pinned comment.
Hey, nope. Hey, hell, just put me at the bottom of the description and I'll be happy.
I heard he wrote the
At the
description.
bottom, well, nope.
Fuck.
It's all right. We'll just fix it in post. Do I
You
know
know
what
what
that
that
means? Nope, but we'll wing it.
All right. That's enough. That's enough screwing around. Obviously, we're playing War Cybertron,
Right down.
and we're playing Death of Hope. Zeta Prime has been captured, and Icon inches closer towards fall. I don't need to read that. I've played this game before.
Also, there's also that at the beginning there's a naming error. We're just gonna cross out Zeta and just replace that with Sentinel. There we go. There we go. That's better. Just insert some clever editing techniques here.
What clever edit? When have you seen me edit anything?
You're right.
I actually
You
no.
still have to do that one. You still have to edit that podcast video we did.
I posted the podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
Yes.
You didn't know?
Oh shit.
I posted that
Okay.
weeks ago, dog.
Oh damn, I really am far behind. My bad. It's downhill after 30, boys.
You know the worst part is?
Anyways,
We just started, and I gotta go to the. I'll see how long I go without needing to go to the bathroom.
just piss in a
Nobody's
bottle.
breaking
You'll be
here
fine.
since you were Soundwave in the last one.
Yeah, I'll be playing his breakdown. You wanna know what I do? Okay, this this is weird.
I like that he's a scout. I like that he's a scout.
Yeah, you wanna know what's weird? He has a Decepticon insignia, both on his chest and right there on his crotch.
He wants you to make sure you know which side he's on.
But why? Why would you do that?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that executive decision, Tom. Also, I really like his car mode.
I do too, but now I just feel really awkward staring at his just that
Well, Megatron looks like he's got a face on his back, so it's fine.
He does. He literally has the Decepticon symbol on his
So
back.
does Bumblebee, the Autobot symbol.
Yep, he sure does, and it's creepy.
So does Prime.
Yeah, but B, it's more noticeable.
Conquered, but the
Really?
device
I thought
Megatron
Prime was way
used
more
to be the
noticeable.
Omega key simply activated the key.
Steve
He is more
Blum.
noticeable in Fall.
Megatron quickly discovers he can use
But
the
actually,
device
been
to
awesome.
track
They
Omega
actually
Supreme.
did get the guy who narrated
Races
the
above
old
the skies of
so
Iacon in pursuit of his quarry.
I still say Steve Blum.
I think that guy. I think that guy's dead though. So.
He's still alive.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Said it was gonna come to us.
We are being intercepted.
The ships from Independence Day. We're screwed.
It's coming right at us. Stay your course. We're gonna die. Turn around and where did it go? He's gone. What is this guy? You think he knows about the Omega Key? No breakdown. He is the Omega Key.
Identity, Omega Supreme. Enemy status, terminated.
That's a weird
Yeah,
little
the term-
Mega's mouth
What are we
does
gonna
it
do
open
now,
with
Megatron?
thoughts.
Silence! This merely modifies
I don't
my
mind.
plan. If Omega Supreme is the key, then I shall force him to open the planet's core.
Well, I'll give Omega this. At least he doesn't parts form to the extreme anymore.
Megatron,
I do miss that a little.
ship across the bridge. They appear to be scanning for survivors.
Come in, Megatron. This is Starscream. Do you read me?
Starscream, I am 7 clicks north of your position.
Megatron, I watched you crash and burn.
Enough! Meet us at the bridge.
How are you gonna say if he's still ask if he's still alive and then say crash and burn, Screamer?
Probably hope
He was probably hoping he did crash. He just, you know,
Also, you just gotta love how, like, in this game, they don't even bother to hide Starscream's, like,
disloyalty.
yeah, like, I just love how blatantly open he is. Like, it's a nice callback.
Location, Decepticons, action, terminate.
I how you see Starscream just instantly just booking here.
Wouldn't you?
I thought that was...
What the fuck are we supposed to do against him?
Shoot him in the dick. Shoot him in the dick.
His dick is made of metal.
Stand your ground, Decepticons.
So is yours.
Destroy the bridge supports.
You do realize he... Aye, right? You know what I like? You know what I like about War? That I think. Okay, not saying Fall is bad, but I think the thing about the backgrounds in War, it almost has a very like Blade Runner vibe to it, and I kind of dig it.
Omega Key.
We can salvage the wreckage for what we need. Done. Acquired. Mission. Destroy. Fall back. Inside. Quickly.
It's
Is
an
it too
orbital
late to-
satellite.
Is it too late for sorry? Apparently it is. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Bridge is rapidly disintegrating.
Kind of like that. Like I like that Omega in his space shuttle mode actually does kind of become like an orbital like hunter killer satellite.
He just kind of
Excellent
like that.
ideas.
He's like the hammer of dawn.
Does this mean he's gonna glass Iacon? Because if so, we're all screwed.
Is this
I mean, if this
Iacon?
was anime, yeah. I mean, if this was
No, I'm
animated,
saying-
that's exactly. If this was animated, the Ultra Magnus would be all for that if it
Now
meant
what?
victory.
How are we gonna beat this guy, Megatron?
Hey man, this is war. We will not.
You know what I still don't get about that? I mean, sorry to throw shade at animated, but Magnus was okay.
Keep talking. See what
And
happens.
use the Autobot guns against him.
Magnus
Kidding,
was
go ahead.
totally okay with like building basically giant ass fucking
Weapons of
Jaegers,
mass destruction.
Jaegers, but wouldn't give his normal forces just small arms.
because because Autobots have to be the moral high ground. Makes no sense to me either, but hey.
So, even though they still use things that can kill.
Okay, look, Optimus Prime's crew in animated, I can totally get it. They're repair techs. I don't expect them to be packing any heat.
Well, to be fair, we don't actually. The few glimpses of flashbacks to the war, when you think about it, bro, they're mostly told from Ratchet's POV, so it kind of makes sense that he doesn't have guns. He was a field medic.
I'm not throwing shit at Ratchet either. As a I mean, yeah, he's a medic. He probably wouldn't be. I don't expect him to be a war machine.
Unlike the Bayverse Ratchet, who has like a cool ass machine pistol.
Yeah, but even like the Autobot soldiers we do see in the show, don't.
Starscream, you half-wit! I still function!
Yeah, apparently automatic turrets are still okay.
I love that.
Not
Sorry,
even-
like, I'm
he's
sorry
been
to
on the-
derail this. But I just love Megatron say that. Starscream, you half-wit, I still function. A fact you shall soon regret when I choke life out.
Starscream causes irreparable harm.
I just love that.
Yeah, it's
How long has
definitely
Starscream been on the job and he's already gunning for leader?
Well, you know what they say, dress for the job you want. In this case, it's the job he'll never have.
Here he comes.
Keep moving,
Yeah.
Decepticons.
That's
Well,
a
that
good
line in
reference.
the. Yeah, well, I was gonna say I do like how in the Skybound comics, Optimus says that to Starscream when he shows him he has Megatron's fusion cannon.
I can certainly use this.
That was so good. Which, by the way, people, if you haven't already, go read the Skybound comics. They're really freaking good.
So I have one itty bitty little complaint about them.
Kill off B.
Wrong with this thing? Why can't we get it to
That's
move?
not the character. That's not the character that gets killed off that I'm pissed off about.
Break the locks.
Reflector.
Right, Skywar.
Oh, Skywarp's still alive.
Why can't they show my boy more love?
I mean, he's still technically alive. He's just now inside a wall.
Feeble Autobot
I'm talking
mechanism
about.
won't
I'm
move
talking
any
about
faster.
Reflector.
It appears we've
Oh,
lost
yeah.
that dull-witted brute Omega Supreme.
I don't think
Not
he's.
that he stood a chance against my intellect.
Yeah, he dead as dick.
You
I love
do
that.
admit that.
Megatron.
Fire,
What?
weapons, and
What?
Wow. He looks really angry.
Really? I can't tell.
Thanks, Brink.
Holy
Thank
hell.
you, Captain.
Target identification. Megatron, Decepticon leader. Recommendation, complete termination. You think you can destroy me, Omega Supreme? You think you can destroy Megatron? Do your work.
No, gotta give Fred Tatasciore his credit here. He's no Frank Welker, but damn is he still good as Megatron.
Oh, no
I
argument
agree.
there.
We're still alive.
You missed.
We're still alive. What happened?
Open fire on the emergency locks.
Oh shit, he's aiming again. Missed again.
Hey, locks elevator.
Megatron.
Too many and not enough.
But are you crazy?
I love the-
If we go out there, he'll melt us into scrap.
Would you rather face his wrath or mine? Now jump.
Okay.
He's quite the motivational speaker, ain't he?
Understood that reference.
I'd be insulted if you didn't. That actually feels like something Breakdown would say, too. He's quite the motivational speaker, ain't he?
Hey, Omega, can we talk about this? You know, I feel like, yeah, I feel like we can
Faster, Decepticons.
you know what, fuck it, I'm out of here.
You know what the weird thing in this game is? No matter what difficulty you're playing on, the Omega Supreme boss fight is so easy, and the Triptychon fight is stupid hard.
I think it's because you have a lot more room to move in the Omega Supreme fight.
Always nice to find this kind of thing lying
Fair
around.
enough, I suppose.
Megatron.
Oh, by the way, I apologize if you hear me smacking my lips on the game.
What?
I apologize in advance if you guys hear me smacking my lips I'm eating.
Located.
Nothing wrong with that.
He's trying to grab
Barbecue spare ribs.
Stop whining and start
Uh,
shooting right now.
Oh god.
dare you?
We're too young to die.
Omega Supreme's right on our tails. There's gotta be some way to shake him.
Move back inside. Perhaps we can avoid Omega's tracking systems.
Try shooting him in the eye. I'm pretty sure that'll hurt.
Located straight ahead. Checking Autobot scanners now.
What the hell? What, did you guys see what was going on with... Did you guys see what's going on with Megatron's cannon?
They must be coordinated
What
with
happened?
Omega
Something on the ceiling you're aiming at, Meg?
Like, he was just had his...
We'll give them what they want, along with a painful death.
Megs was just fucking waving his cannon in the air.
Yeah, I've noticed it before. It's like a weird idle animation he has. That is if you're not playing as him. I don't understand it either. But it is kind of amusing to watch.
I mean, I'll grant the game this. For as old as it is, it has way less AI bugs than any modern EA game.
Shots fired!
Really, any modern AAA game in general.
This was back when AAA gaming used to mean something, boys.
Yeah. No, they actually released finished games.
Okay, I know I'm gonna sound like a total
Excellent work.
boy when I say those aerial bots alt modes will remind me of the heaves from Godzilla Kong: The New Empire.
They actually do kind of look like the Heaves.
Way, I guess.
I mean, they're hover modes,
Sound-
yeah.
I love the Soundwave. I'm just like hacking the Matrix, downloading JPEGs.
Don't know when to quit, do they?
Smash through them.
I'm the only one that thinks like those one Autobot soldiers that you see in this game, like with the weird things behind their heads, almost look like giant versions of the grunts from Halo.
Oh, that too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, they do kind of look like the grunts now that you mention it.
I know, right? It's the backpacks. It's the backpack
Somebody
dudes.
drop this.
Yeah.
Who voices Breakdown in this? I want to say it's Nolan North, but I can't.
No, it's not Nolan.
Ah, damn.
You look at
Quick, Justin, pull up the IMDb page.
Megatron?
Look who's
Meg-
talking, Megatron, Galvatron, Megatron.
Megatron?
Woohoo!
Megatron?
Crispin
You okay?
Freeman.
Grenades.
Crispin Freeman is the name of the actor.
Megatron?
Okay.
Touch Megatron.
You're gonna...
Megatron. The Autobot security system.
Apparently he's done a shitload of anime.
Of Dark Energon.
Oh, he's also the voice of Winston in Overwatch.
Destroy the sentries.
Huh. You would not guess that.
It's quite the range on it.
Yeah.
Right down. Ratchet needed those.
Oh shit.
Watch
I
out!
heard-
Omega's mining the road.
He's also
ahead.
done additional voices in Jedi Survivor.
Oh, he did? Ouch.
Yeah. He also voiced Lieutenant Nolan in The Bad Batch.
The Bad... Huh. I've been way behind on the Bad Batch. I gotta watch that.
Did you see me back there? Omega couldn't touch me.
Megatron. Scanners indicate the bridge nearby. Crossing there.
I think you're a little overcompensating there. Right down.
Another elevator? I don't know. The last one didn't work out so well.
Do not test me, Breakdown. My patience is at a critical low.
Not as low as your speed.
When is
He's never not.
Not as low as
When
your
is it
speed,
never?
Megatron. He didn't hear me, did he?
Hey, look at this.
I heard that.
Oh shit.
Right behind you. Tommy's like, he's coming for me. What is this abomination?
We're pinned down.
Starscream, do you read me?
Megatron, you're alive.
Spare me your theatrics. I need immediate air support. Attack Omega Supreme. targets acquired. Initiating pursuit. There! Omega Supreme is distracted! Attack the Autobots! I will travel swiftly.
Like, you intentionally called Starscream just to get him scrapped, didn't you?
Oh, what? No, who the fuck are you?
Target the repair sentries, or we'll never destroy
You're not
these
Sideswipe.
Autobots.
Ow. Ow.
Missiles.
I hate missiles. Ow. Ow.
I'm the only one who likes some of the one-liners they say after you get like a kill and stuff.
Oh yeah, I like them too. I don't know why Soundwave.
Repair systems are nearing the enemy units.
Thank you, Mr.
Yes,
Obvious.
thank you, Cybertron, for stating the obvious.
What will we do without the ever inquisitive Decepticon intel officer? He can't hear me, can he?
He is the intel officer and their surveillance chiefs.
Let me put it this
So
way.
he's the eyes and ears of the Decepticons. So.
Yeah, let me put it this way. Soundwave is literally one of my favorite quotes from Godzilla King of the Monsters. I record everything, man. Everything. Which means Soundwave probably knows your entire internet search history, so if I were you, I would delete that.
I'd probably find it anyway.
Target the repair sentries, or we'll never destroy these Autobots.
There are ways. What do you mean there are ways? You don't want to know.
Mine on its way. Look at all those pieces fly.
Am I the only one that feels like taking down these giant dudes always felt so satisfying?
Oh yeah, it is. Ow.
It's
Okay.
kind of like that in any video game when you take on just massive escape. You get to relive the power fantasy of literally feeling like you're a superhero. Just a super villain. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Love how he just stood there and just let you kill. See, there they are.
That's it.
Quickly, the bridge terminal is just ahead.
They look like the grunts from Halo. If they were robots. And not 3 feet tall.
He's getting ahead of us. Omega found us again. We can't go that way. What do we do now?
Let's get off this
He's
road
just
and out of
standing
the
there like King Kong.
Find another way.
King Kong got nothing from this shit.
Dead
Don't
end.
worry, Kong. I still love
Megatron,
you.
we're trapped.
Soundwave, you led us to this place. What is your explanation?
Scans reveal poor structural integrity surrounding this maintenance access door.
You heard him. Blast the wall.
Megatron, these are Iacon.
Oh yeah!
tunnels. Moving through them will lead to the bridge terminal.
What do you guys think? I gotta ask, what do you guys think of Studio Series making figures of these video game designs?
I say it's
love
about damn time.
See how I did that?
I only complaint with the Studio Series Gamer Edition is I kind of wish there was a little better scale.
To
Yeah,
be
well,
fair,
maybe
the
if we're
scale is
working
kind of
with
skewed in
toys
this
like
game
this.
too. Yeah, I admit
Fair.
the scaling is a little skewed in this game.
I say that. Big
Look how
characters
big
like
Bumblebee-
Bumblebee and
Well, look how big Bumblebee is compared to Soundwave's minions. You even make a joke about it, which is hilarious. Hey,
Dang it,
you
Bumblebee's
calling
always
little. Who are you calling little? And I thought I was small.
yeah, but again, Bumblebee's always been small.
Yeah, well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
but
like
we're re-
B's, like I don't think any of the other car characters are that much taller than B.
Because I think Breakdown's around the same size as him too.
And Sideswipe.
The only car bots that are around the same size as some of the others is RC.
That's only if you play multiplayer. Though she does make a cameo in one of the later levels.
That she does. And Jazz.
Oh god!
You want us to go through that power conduit? No way! The energon flow is off the charts. We'll be fried.
Get moving, Breakdown.
Can't one of you go first? Why me?
Is it weird that if I were to, that I've thought about doing like a version of the scene, but instead of breakdown, it's
So,
Dude, you cut way the fuck out. I did not understand a thing you said.
sorry. I said, is it weird that like if I were to redo this scene, I could see instead of it being breakdown, it's knockout?
it's the same thing last stream, right, Tom?
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned it. You guys were talking about your own take on these games.
Oh, not exactly the games themselves, but I guess technically it is. Never mind. No, shut up.
Move out of the tube or you'll get
Shoot
fried.
everything! Woo. That was some fast shoot. That was some fast reflexes there, Tex.
Dude,
You remember some of those ideas we came up with, right?
It's a matter of using the
Dude,
right
you should have.
for the job.
Dude, you should have seen some of my old gameplay of Fall. I was a hell of an infiltrator.
It's just ahead.
You infiltrate? Tom, well, I used to could.
By accessing
Give me a couple drinks, I might could again.
I don't like it, Megatron. It's too quiet.
And yet still preferable to your incessant chatter. Now get to those controls!
I love how Fred just makes Megatron so angry. Here I did G1 Megatron.
See that? Those Autobots
Well,
were
that's kind of what
close.
they were going for. Because originally the idea for this game is it was technically supposed to be a G1 origin story. Hence the character designs. Oh, cloakers. Hate these little fuckers.
Even technically, the Stunticons and the aerial bots didn't fine
Yeah,
until season
I was about
2
to-
of G.
I was about to say, like, Breakdown Silverbolt Air Raid weren't created and never participated in the war on Cybertron.
It was
think
same
that
with
was some-
Jetfire, because remember, he was frozen.
Well, then again, we had how many different origin stories for the Constructicons?
Yeah, fair enough.
Transformers Generation 1 cartoon, or as I like to say, eat a dick consistency.
But yeah,
Seriously, the Constructicons had like, what, 3-4 different origin stories, and depending on which season you're in?
yeah.
Oh, I honestly think their origin story from Season 3 is the most outlandish, because according to that origin story, they built Megatron.
Personally, I just think
Dude,
they were
what?
just in there for stand-in. Personally, I just think they were just in there for stand-ins.
It's just,
Like,
those
they
are
didn't
the
have
original
time to just-
Constructicons.
But
Like, those were the original Constructicons, and then Scrapper and his crew took over.
just say they were just too cheap to make any
New character
Just
models.
went with something. Yeah, so they just went with something they already had.
I mean, it
Remember,
was the
time is
80s.
money. Yeah. And like you said, for season 3, they pretty much had to like put the budget for stuff.
I think it was some. I forget which studio was in charge of animating, but it was some Korean
Reach those guns!
animation studio. Now, I'm sure Korea has plenty of good animated series of their own.
There's Omega Supreme. Watch out!
That studio was not fucking making any of them.
Yeah. It was kind of like
Dude,
same
Korea
thing with-
most-
Heads up! More mine!
Dude, Korea basically just makes knockoff of popular Japanese anime. I've seen
Yeah.
enough Brandon Tennell to know how that shit works.
Guess not.
Fair.
Oh, that did we lose him? Because I'm yes.
Oh,
Speed! It's not.
You will reach the other side, or I'll have your head!
Again, he's quite the motivational speaker. It's not curiosity, would you prefer Frank Welker's Megatron doing this, or are you fine with Fred Tatasciore?
Yes, breakdown.
Right or wrong answers?
Your constant whining saw us
I like
through.
Fred Tadas here, though I would like it.
Honestly, the way the line delivery, I think it works best with Fred Tatasciore.
Great.
So-
Also, I do love that. Yeah, I agree. I actually agree. Also, I do love that bit. Yes, breakdown. Your constant whining saw us through.
The breakdown just can't take such a
Autobots,
break from the
destroy
assaults.
them.
And
Shoot anything that moves.
To be fair, he sets himself up for it.
At least Breakdown got a little more of his own. At least Breakdown got some confidence in Earthspark. A little too much confidence.
You'll never take me alive.
They just did.
Oh, Johnny, don't do it.
I'm just gonna say it. I call Cap that Breakdown didn't at least switch one Ghost Agent.
Cheater. Breakdown, stop ruining our game. Oh, you mean like how you ruined our lives? What, you forget to pay the bill? Now they treat us like animals. Woo! Jailed! Jailed! Jailed!
speaking of Earthspark, do any of us want to talk about the trailer for the upcoming season?
Oh yeah. So
Hey,
yeah. For everyone worried we weren't gonna get any Decepticon action.
Oh, now you can. Well, no. It's more like this, Tom. I'll say it since I don't have trouble being a little more blunt here. Everybody complaining about the lack of Decepticon action in the first season. Now you can shut up.
And proceed to bitch about how they're just recycling, how they're just doing the same thing of Autobots versus Decepticons.
Weaklings. Onward to
I'm just hoping season 2 will end on a banger.
Now I have heard there's just a glimmer of hope, boys. It's not exactly like Simon Furman, who's been doing like a lot of the character work. He says him and his team have been doing a lot of work on some other projects. This could mean that that Earthspark isn't getting the full kibosh.
That's certainly good news.
Now, for everyone just trying to say it's like the big thing is because of like the whole Nightshade Day them thing. No, it's a few other situations. The marketing wasn't all that big for it. Paramount Plus isn't exactly a popular streaming service.
Oh, it is not.
And admittedly, the toys suck.
The Autobots are counterattacking.
But honestly, Tom.
Decepticons retreat.
Oh, you go ahead, Justin. I'll wait.
I've never really been satisfied with any of the new versions of those toys. I mean, I get it. They're marketing more towards kids, so they want to make it simple. To be fair, the original G1 toys were...
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's what the whole point of the Earthspark toy line is. It was the same thing with like the Cyberverse and RID-15 lines, because those are aimed at younger kids. Those toys are meant to appeal to them. But that's why we got stuff like the Warper Cybertron toy line, you know, the Studio Series, stuff like that. That's more for us, the older fans.
You know, you got a point. Like none of the Cyberverse figures were really marketed towards some of the older adult collectors. But the show was still
the show was still good.
Yeah, honestly, better than any of us could have possibly have given it credit for.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that's a dig at me, and you know what? I will fully eat shit on that, bro.
I wasn't even pointing fingers at you, dude.
Oh, but let's be honest. You know how I felt when we first saw the first images for it. Just that poster of Bumblebee in like that pose, smiling, Optimus and Windblade in the background behind him. It looks super kid friendly. I was just thinking, like, this was right after RID-15 had ended, so I'm like, okay, hopefully the next show will be a step up from this. Oh, god dang it.
And, boy, were you happy to eat crow on that one.
Dude, I totally was. I mean, yeah, it is still aimed at kids, but compared to RID-15, it's like, yeah, this was kind of more, like, it felt more like
more
proper
step in the right direction.
Yeah. Look, real quick, again, just for anybody wondering, it's like, I don't hate RID-15, but I think I can speak for all three of us here when I say that as fans of Prime who wanted a proper continuation, quite think this is what a lot of us want, if I'm going to be bluntly honest.
Yeah, fair enough. But if I had to say something nice about RID 15,
Still
At
better
least-
than Energon.
well, let's be
Yeah, well,
honest.
that's
I was going to say at least it wasn't like Beast Machines with how far that fell off from Beast Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Analysis indicates
Fair
Yeah,
enough on
I
that one.
of those
I don't think
turrets.
Beast Machines fell off too far.
Omega Supreme.
I mean, it kind of, sort of did, though.
Speaking of Omega Supreme,
Oh, there he
Precisely
is.
as I had planned. Decepticons, man the
Oh, you don't
turrets
actually expect
and
us to
blast
believe
that
you
obscene
planned
Hulk out of the
this.
sky. Targets reacquired.
I had to do the animated reference. It was right there.
Decepticons,
I know.
prepare for destruction.
Seriously, I've been rewatching a lot of animated lately, and I gotta say, in terms of just having a Megatron who's just a smug, evil, intelligent bastard, animated Megatron, I think, is, especially in the more recent years, he kind of gets forgotten about because of, like, Prime and Prime Megatron and IDW
Beast
Megatron.
Wars. And Beast Wars.
Well, I don't really count Beast Wars Megatron, Justin, since technically that's a separate character entirely.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah, so I've been rewatching animated, and I'm gonna eat crow myself. I used to give animated not nearly enough credit.
Don't worry, I didn't even, mainly because when it came out, I was in high school and don't think.
What was that? There was a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of static.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just saying that when anime first came out, I gave it a lot of credit. Again, I was a teenager and was in high school and going through that angsty teen phase.
Me,
Everybody was a
I
sweaty little
still a kid, and I was riding the high off the action of the 2007 movie.
Right.
Same.
So admittedly, when I saw the Autobots fighting Turkish knockoff Spider-Man villains, I was like, what the fuck?
Omega Supreme has deployed aerial bombs.
I mean, I'll give credit. They at least tried to have some of the human villains be a threat, but yeah, they're really not, if we're gonna be honest.
Also, Nino's
Yeah.
sex, whatever the fuck. Like, did you guys even fucking try? You couldn't even have just given him a normal ass name.
To be fair, they were clearly trying to go for like that be action adventure comic book kind of vibe to it, like the golden age of DC and Marvel.
Yeah,
Right.
except
It
instead of
was
a
the Silver Age.
except instead of like a fuck instead of a love letter, it's a text saying it's been sleeping with their best friend and took half their shit in the divorce.
Firing Decepticons! The turrets are wearing down Omega Supreme's defenses!
That's a little oddly specific, but okay.
I was referencing how Brandon Kendall was reviewing Creepshow 3.
Here. Kill the orbital satellite, Tom.
Why do honestly, if they would ever remake this game, I could see Omega Supreme being a tactical new style kill streak. Like, just
Like
imagine
something
you
like
get,
a
you
call.
get
He's like a Call of Duty kill streak you unlock after you get like 15 kills.
like 25, yeah, like you get like 25 kills. Tactical nuke incoming!
Orbital strike cannons, Omega Supreme. Like the enemy team is forced to take cover because they don't want to die, and yet at least 2 people will. Damn, he ain't gonna be in the next Godzilla Kong movie.
Homing rockets! Take cover!
Uh-oh.
This rocket.
What the? Soundwave, you're in my turret, you dick!
So, Tom, you want to bring up how apparently your boy Reflector is going to be in the newer Spark season?
Oh yeah, there was some, I don't know if it was like toy box art or concept art, but it looked like Reflector.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta send me that. I'm hoping we'll get to see some more characters in some capacity.
Omega flees like a coward!
True. We'll be bringing Thunder.
I mean, it was
Let's finish the job!
It was pretty cool that in season 1 we got to see a glimpse of Blitzwing.
Which he look. Be honest, boys. Like, did a little bit of Blitzwing's design give you a little bit of animated vibes?
Yeah, not gonna lie, it did. But again, considering that animated has been like the only series that's ever done fuck all anything with old Blitz,
Yeah,
it's no wonder why that version became a fan favorite.
yeah.
To the lovely audience in the chat. Oh shit! I have not been looking at chat.
There's no chat.
Anyway, y'all let us know what your favorite version of Blitzwing is.
Ours is the one that doesn't look like Starscream.
Tavern.
No, no. That's never letting. That's never going away, is it? We're never letting that one go.
I really don't give a shit, but
Us.
I can't say it for the rest of you guys.
I mean, I mostly just do it for the memes, but seriously, it's like Tom, even you said it, because it's like shortly after the B movie came out, so many other new Transformer stuffs have just been using classic designs, but just taking designs of certain characters, giving them to another, and calling it a different name, like originally Clobber was supposed to be Lugnut before Hasbro had them change that. So it's like, I met Travis, look what you started. Are you happy?
Why you have a problem gender bending your characters now? You've been doing it for 30-some years.
Not necessarily. They've only really started cracking down on that lately.
Well, they kind of start with animated.
Yeah, okay.
That was
Yeah, we had a
Red
female.
Alert.
We had a female Red Alert.
The great Omega
To be fair,
Supreme is
you can
vulnerable.
kind of get away with that, I feel.
Megatron and his Decepticons must
You also have
press
to
their
remember,
attack
Red Alert was
and
originally supposed to be
overcome
part of the
Guardian
main
of
cast.
Icon and force him to
Yeah,
unlock
but
the
so was
gateway
Hot
to
Shot, but then because of the
Cybertron's
success of the
core.
first live-action movie, they got replaced by Ratchet and Bumblebee.
Right.
Not the first time the movies
Hey,
influenced
I'm
the
not
new. Not the first time the movies influenced the new show. Like how we almost got Ironhide and Transformers Prime.
You think he survived all that?
But they decided not to include him because he was going to be killed off in Dark of the Moon. No, I will never forgive that.
Megatron, I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
I still like Prime Bullhead.
Oh no, I do too, but it's like, why can't we have two muscle characters?
Data source indicate that those batteries.
I will say this, I am grateful they didn't go with their original design for Soundwave.
Oh dear God! When I first saw that, bro, when I shared that with you boys, even I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at.
We had this guy beat.
Yeah, I saw the concept art for that, and I was like, yikes.
Oh, I did first, and then I shared it with you guys.
Scans indicate that
Yeah.
Supreme's defensive barrier.
Yeah, it's like okay, okay. B's design was
Okay.
like, right? Just the time was pretty solid. Ratchet, I'm sorry, but no other version of Ratchet but Bayverse Ratchet can be green. It just doesn't work. Megatron looked scary as hell. Starscream actually kind of looked more classic. Ow!
A battery full of energy.
Soundwave.
Is that normal?
Soundwave literally was a mess of parts.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem with.
Decepticons, we must move quickly. Use Dark Energon on the core battery.
Yeah.
That's definitely my problem with.
I think
Yeah,
a
that
lot.
was
Of,
just
I think a lot of.
It
Pri-
was just too busy.
I think a lot of Prime's concept art was used in the Covenant of Primus book.
Action.
It was.
Release counter virus.
Look at that. The corruption's hurting him.
The great Omega Supreme is vulnerable at last. Decepticons, attack!
Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face.
See, I just
Run away!
I wish they
Running!
went
Running!
with-
Running! 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 Running!
I kind of wish they went with that. You know, design. I hate design for and just make that one a little better. You know what I mean?
Oh. Sorry, I kind of had a panic mode. I was target locked with the tractor beam.
Todd, can you just
Optimus was
stand still for a
originally
sec?
supposed to look.
What's up?
Can you just stand still in the game for a second, like hide behind some cover? Because I want to listen. I just want to listen to the music first.
All right.
Oh, this is my favorite track.
What are you waiting for?
Oh yeah.
Dark Energon on it.
He did not have to go this hard with the music, but I am so glad they did.
Oh yeah. This music, dude. The soundtrack for this game slaps.
So does Fall.
Yeah.
Detected
Yes.
system corruption.
Fall really slaps just because like they actually got like operatic like choir singing in certain parts.
Now, while the Dark Energon has corrupted Omega Supreme systems, open fire!
Run away.
Run away like
Hey,
it's no
what are you
jutsu.
doing?
We're pushing, we're running, we're running.
I'm starting to see why Megatron started becoming a jet. This. Yeah.
To be fair, I do think a tank works for him. I mean, because think about it, a tank is essentially just a gun with wheels.
Threatened. Battle unfinished.
He's regenerating again. We've got to stop him.
Yeah, that's what I prefer him as a tank too, Hunter.
But to be fair, I do like the idea. Okay, here's the thing. Honestly, Megatron, I think, should just have one vehicle mode, unless you can do a triple changer right.
System corruption.
Galvatron being a triple changer,
Release counterviolence.
that I can see.
Omega Supreme is vulnerable.
Agreed.
Finish him!
Yeah, I can see that.
I missed.
Idiots!
One of my favorite breakdown lines.
Tron have defeated Omega Supreme.
All hail Megatron!
Systems corrupted.
He didn't destroy that all
Power
myself.
level 49%. Repairs initiated.
He's getting back up? What do we do now?
Megatron, be advised, Omega's interoception is exposed, but he still functions.
How many weapons does he have?
There is a barrier of armor plating.
Well, again, he's basically a living weapon of mass destruction, so
Lightning and start shooting breakdown.
shit ton.
Immediate
I'm sorry, did I say a shit ton? I meant a
required.
fuck ton.
Access to core.
Uh-oh.
Drawing energy from
Woo!
Cybertron's core. What amazing power. I must have it for myself.
I thought you said his power was drained. He's got even more now than he did to begin with.
It makes no difference. Not even Omega Supreme can stop me now.
Jesus. Fireball.
Yeah.
He has like a fight in. Oh, Jesus.
Fighting a battleship with a slingshot.
You say?
It's like fighting a battlefield with a slingshot.
I like that. I like that one. Battleship with a fighting a battleship with a slingshot. Yeah.
Look at that reference.
That's
No,
a giant claw reference.
Yep.
Shoot him in the chest. Shoot him in the chest.
I am shooting him in the chest. Woo! Those fucking skimmed me.
Incoming bull!
Ah, don't worry, boys. Those claws are merely for show.
That bullshit.
We're all gonna die.
That's breakdown slide. Oh, not gonna lie, that burned my ass a little bit.
Soundwave, shield me with your forehead.
The power of my frag grenades.
Supremes, original shield is down. Use the Dark Energon to corrupt them.
I know what to do, Soundwave. Be silent or face my wrath.
Jesus. Most loyal lieutenant.
Sorry, he's a little high on battlefield right now.
Corruption total. Yes! The Autobots' most powerful weapon and the key to the core of Cybertron are mine! The universe.
Hey Hunter, you read the
shall
book
hear
that
my
this
name.
or that this took a lot of inspiration from incidents.
Megs, could you maybe not stand at Omega's crotch? I've actually read
Omega
Exodus. It's a
Supreme
good
has
book.
fallen, corrupted
I
by
need
the
to find the other
gonna
books.
say-
The only one I have of that trilogy is
Triumphant,
Retribution.
Megatron forces the Guardian to open the Omega Gate.
It's the
I
one
was
with the
just gonna
The
Quintessons, isn't it?
Decepticons to the core
Yeah.
of Cybertron
Yeah, I believe it's
itself.
the second one.
No, it's the third
No,
one.
that's the third one.
It's the third one, okay. But
A
I
lot
was
of
gonna say,
people
is
die.
it like the way Megatron defeats Omega and that similar to like how it happens here?
Yes, Lord Megatron.
Okay,
Little
seriously,
bit.
what is with y'all's mics? You keep staticking out.
Alright.
Megatron, how is this supposed to help exactly?
Is upon us, my brethren. With Dark Energon infused into the core, Cybertron is mine to command.
Congratulations, asshole. You just literally poisoned your own home.
You did it, Megatron. You
Woo.
saved Cybertron.
By poisoning it.
And then everyone died. The end. Just kidding. We still have a whole other 5 chapters with the Autobots.
Oh my god.
Okay, what do I have to pay you to never play that sound bit again?
A lot. You have to give me a Ford Focus.
Well, I reckon we still have a good bit of time left in the stream, so I might as well do the first level with the
Chapter.
Autobots.
Ooh.
We got Optimus, not Optimus Prime yet.
Should say Orion Pax, but that's just me.
Optimus is more recognizable.
I mean, they basically called him Orion Pax before he became Optimus in the book, right?
Well, he starts off as Orion Pax, so yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I think,
But
guys?
he doesn't become Optimus until he gets the Matrix, right?
Exactly.
This is
Sorry,
how I
Tom,
like.
you were
This
saying?
is how I like to think of it. We had Orion Pax, the data clerk. Now let's just say there was a similar thing like in War Dawn where Pax got really busted up. Alpha Trion puts him back together, and when he's back together, he starts calling him Optimus.
Oh my god, now I'm just picturing
works
like
for me.
Megatron beat. Now I'm just picturing Megatron like brutally beating Orion Pax in front of the Senate.
Yeah,
We're
so-
just blowing him up with
Bumblebee,
fusion.
why does he not turn into a Camaro?
he looks like a. He looks like a fruit. No, it's not like an actual fruit.
He looks like a lemon.
On wheels.
Then Ratchet, who is literally just a brick.
Ratchet's been working out.
Right?
He's kind of got more of a barrel
Also-
chest in Prime, so.
Well, I've heard of barrel chested, but never box chested.
Oh, I guess it's better than a pot belly.
That he had an animated.
Yeah.
Well, considering again
Let's-
the front half of the vehicle
like-
basically formed his front half.
I still like that design because, again, he's supposed to be an old man, so.
Yeah, he's a crotchety old man. Like, I'm convinced Ratchet in the animated is like a mix between Ratchet, Gears, and Cup.
Yeah.
I think we all know who you have to play.
I feel
as.
obliged to play as the big boy himself. The big Kahuna.
Right.
So we're playing as Bumblebee, right? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
I think I just heard my cat meow.
Air shit.
I heard a cat meow. He's like, who the fuck said that?
It was my cat Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver.
Damn it, Oliver, Oliver, shut up. We're in the middle of recording.
Oh, Bounty's here. Oh, my buddy Bounty's here. Hey, man.
Hello.
These are my buddies Hunter and Justin.
I know not of this man you call Hunter.
Funny man. Anyway, we just
That's
finished up
right.
the Decepticon campaign, and now we're going to start up the Autobot campaign.
Be prepared to be here for another. Perhaps. The ticks were terrifying.
Did you say?
Iacon, the capital city of the Autobots, is crumbling under the onslaught of Megatron and his Decepticons. Rumors have spread of the defeat of Omega Supreme and Autobot leader Zeta Prime.
We just saw
If the
that.
Autobots have any hope to band together and repel the enemy, a new hero must emerge.
That hero was Captain America. It's Herbie the Space Love Bug.
But they actually did do Herbie Transformer that was basically just a recoloration of Bumblebee.
Oh, ironic.
Oh yeah!
Remember they did that. They did that Rexy Transformer that was basically just a recoloration of Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron.
The Decepticons control the airwaves. The only secure way to communicate is by messenger.
To be fair, that's a good
Johnny
figure.
Bob.
Name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, this Autobot needs
Oh,
repair.
fun fact.
Be still.
Those guys who don't know, Bumblebee here is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch.
Find the Autobot called Optimus. I have important information for him.
Which is also ironic too, Justin, because
You're-
guess what?
Sir,
He also
it pains me to
voices
tell you
Lelouch
this.
in Code
Our
Geass.
leader Zeta Prime.
Yes, I am aware of that.
Megatron. What of the
I say that because I got you
They've
hooked
gone
on
into
Code
hiding,
Prime.
cut all communication with the
Yeah, I
outside.
do believe,
With Zeta Prime gone, our forces are directionless. Ineffective.
Iron 117 Prime didn't mention that in one of his,
In the meantime, Ratchet,
you know,
I
one of
lo-
his
I lo-
author's notes.
I love the
Sorry.
I love the animation of Prime's mouth plate moving in this game. It looks so good.
They've been bringing back making Prime's mouse plate move a lot, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, to be fair, it's a mask that covers his mouth, so it should move a little bit.
Correct.
Megatron is determined, I'll give him that. He means to see Iacon destroyed. Not destroyed, Ratchet. Simply taken. He knows we are at our weakest with Zeta Prime gone.
Megatron can take this city over my twisted, lifeless shell.
We'd prefer no further loss of life, Bumblebee. Focus on the task at hand, Autobots.
To any Autobots on this frequency, this is Jetfire. Come in.
Jetfire,
Boy.
this is Optimus. Glad you're still airborne. What's your status?
We're taking heavy damage up here. Put me through to Zeta Prime. We need him to activate the planetary guns.
Zeta Prime is dead.
He's dead. What are we going to do?
I have assumed temporary command, Jetfire. Let the rest of your flight squadrons know. And don't worry, we'll get those guns online. Temporary command? Not now, Ratchet. Jetfire needs those guns online.
I love how we all just shut the hell up to hear Peter Cullen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's something I noticed. We all just shut the fuck up the moment, like Optimus is speaking.
Scrap them all, Optimus!
The way Optimus was talking during that whole situation, that whole thing with Jetfire, that is the epitome of be strong enough to be gentle.
Right.
We did it! Brought it down and destroyed more of the city. Pretty sure what you just did was a crime.
There's no Geneva Convention on Cybertron.
Apparently not.
Geneva?
Hound.
Are you playing it? Yeah, I'm obviously playing as often. I wonder how big of a delay Bounty has on the stream.
Probably the usual 10 to 12 seconds. Energon bits. Yum 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 yum.
That's bad how it is with
Delicioso!
us. Oh, it's the not Stunticons.
Oh, it's the not Viacon troopers.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure that was Nolan North.
That was. Oh shit.
Probably.
They need to turn off the auto targeting.
No, I believe he and Steve Bloom basically do the, you know, the front soldier voices. I should think a few of the cast do, you know, kind of additional voices for this.
Well, I mean, what's the point of hiring voice actors if you're not going to get them to work?
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, you might as well get people
that
who are good at varying their voices.
That was a good one-liner from Optimus there. One shot
What'd
is
he
all
say?
it takes. He said one shot is all it takes.
Now, here's a question for you guys. In regards to Prime's Ion Blaster, do you prefer it being a submachine gun like it is here, or something with a little more stopping power?
For more
Like the
stomping
rifle.
power.
Maybe like the big-ass rifle that he had in the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah.
Or like
I'm
the
honestly-
Ion Blaster or the Half Blaster and,
In Fall.
All
you know,
Cybertron.
false, yeah.
Planetary guns. Activate them now.
For Prime's gun to have a bit more of a kick to it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I definitely feel like a character like Ironhide his gun should really have a kick to them.
No argument
yeah.
there.
Yeah! Take that, Decepticons!
This is far from over, Bumblebee. The skies might be clear, but our ground forces are in disarray. Optimus, if we can get
Skies aren't clear. I see plenty of Decepticon ships. What are you, blind?
Communication grid is in the Decagon. If we get there in time, we've got a chance.
Not to be at all confused with the Pentagon.
Look out!
Oh hell!
Every
Turning into
second
it's turning into
counts.
it trans
Move.
it's turning into transform it's
Not
turning into
bad for a
Cybertronian
temporary
Starship
command,
Troopers,
Optimus.
which I guess would just be
Give yourself
just
time.
normal Starship
The High
Troopers.
Council of Elders will choose the next prime. Merely a stand-in until that choice is made.
It's a war crime. That's a war crime.
No, no, see, he's taking them out of their misery. They're clearly suffering.
Hey, don't look at me. Look at Ratchet. He's the medic, and he was just firing away at them.
And also, you know, to quote Smokescreen from Prime, if they didn't want him to do it, they shouldn't have given him the option.
Can't argue that. They're shooting their techs.
More ammo.
Prime's got a big blue bumper.
Prime's got some junk in the trunk.
You know, I think those form his legs in robot mode.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Prime is
Really,
through
Justin?
here.
I thought they were his arms. Oh, Jesus Christ!
No,
So
not that guy.
Still, I just love how brutal that is. Poor guy was so happy to see help. Hey, Primus, you're here! Instantly just gets wrecked.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Larry?
The automated repair systems are still functional, at least. That's
I
a
mean,
good
just
sign.
Look at the icon. You turn to a right, fire, death. Go around the street, fire, death.
Death. Also, I just love that Fred Tatasciore is also doing the voice of Ratchet, and with his Ratchet voice, I love that he sounds like Beast from X-Men, who Fred Tatasciore has voiced on many occasions.
Honestly, I honestly, for all the times I played this, I could not tell that was also Fred Tatasciore voicing Ratchet.
You really have.
It shows.
You really have. You really got to be paying attention to recognize it. Oh, well, those guys are dead. You did nothing to help them. You just sat there and watched.
What the hell was I supposed to do? Catch the building?
You were Ant-Man. You would have saved them.
What is that thing, Ratchet?
That's a terrible thing.
Big bad thing.
There was nothing we could do, Bumblebee.
Could have shot the window.
I think those windows are bulletproof. I mean, you saw they didn't even shatter to the dark energon.
Which is impressive.
By the way, what do you guys think of the look of Iacon of this game?
Like I said, this game has a very Blade Runner look and feel to it, and I dig it.
Roger that.
I like it. I like the look of it.
Like, I'm convinced the IDW comic series Megatron Origins must have had some kind of an influence on the vibe, on the way the environment in this game looked. Oh, not Sunstreaker!
Wait, did that come out before this game?
Yeah.
It's either Sunstreaker or movie Ratchet.
I'm just calling everyone we heal just some random Autobot characters to get it, just so that the video gets more views.
Oh my god! They killed Hoofer!
Who cares?
There's a
But
We're
we're
the
not.
fighters that they are, Prime! Shut the fuck up.
I love that we were thinking the same fucking joke.
I'm not sorry. Huffer's
joke
most
about how
iconic.
no one likes. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Jesus
How
Christ, how
many
many...
takes does this guy need?
That guy eats more bullets than 50 Cent. Oh hey, it's another yellow Autobot.
Super generic Autobot guy. Yeah. God, this music slaps.
I think you can take them out with the gun emplacements.
Understood, Jetfire. Autobots.
I love that they actually,
the
like,
turrets.
become part of the turret. Always love that about this game, just because it's a cool little detail.
Hey, take a look at this. These guys don't all just look like Starscream.
Classic.
These things look more like fuck, why am I blanking on their names?
They look like Star Wars. They look like.
I was thinking of the ships from we were talking about from Godzilla X Prime.
Oh, the Heaves?
Oh, the Heaves, yeah. The Seekers look more like the Heaves. It's sick.
And these dropships
Well, they look like
like
the new one.
honestly, these dropships look like giant Seekers.
Maybe it's intentional. Jetfire! And I can't believe it's not Silver Bolt and
Nice
Air
shooting,
Raid.
Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks, Jetfire. We need to get to the Decagon fast. Are the Iacon speedways still drivable?
From the sky, they look barely usable. You can try. Good luck, Optimus. With Zeta Prime gone, we're all looking to you now.
I'll do my best. Autobots, roll out!
He said it. He said it.
Let's roll.
And here's a question for you guys. In terms of like the bot voices, you know how sometimes some shows will put like a filter over the bot voices so they can sound more robotic?
Yeah.
Do you prefer that, or do you just prefer like a normal, like just a normal recorded voice?
Depends. Either or.
Like in this case, I'm fine with them just kind of sounding normal because, like, the way I see it is like we're seeing this from their POV, so they don't sound or in robotic. You know, it sounds natural to them.
I know. I just want to ask. It's like I've seen.
That's a good way to look at it.
I just.
Is that Trailbreaker?
I don't think that was.
Had his colors though, or at least it made me think of him. Oh.
No, was that Soundwave? Optimus, that was Soundwave.
Really? I thought that
Really?
was Reflector.
I thought it was Sound Blast.
I think they're panicking when they notice the sound wave. Yeah, just his sound wave.
Oh, there you are. Wait, where's Ratchet?
He did, boys.
Yeah, he'll respond soon. See, there it is.
Damage report. Is anyone hurt?
Nothing you can't fix.
Bumblebee, it wouldn't kill you to exercise caution.
Oh, Ratchet would regret that. No, not him.
That was I'm gonna say that's Inferno.
He was my favorite character that we knew nothing about.
No, not Skids.
Oh my god, it actually does look like Skids. That's the sad part.
Here's that good mug shot.
It's my profile pic.
Heads up, Autobots. Snipers.
We'll push him out, Optimus!
Try not to move. You're losing energon. We've got to get back
Get
to
up,
the
Ted.
highway.
Oh, I like that better. Bulkhead. Run, Bulkhead, run! Oh,
Yeah, technically,
You can't-
Bulkhead's color
can't
scheme
die.
and animated was based on G1 Hound.
Yep, I did know that. I mean, they even got Hound signature stars.
Yeah. Which begs the question, like, was he originally supposed to be Hound? Did they just change his name to Bulkhead because they thought it was more fitting?
That wouldn't surprise me, but like, at the same time, I'm glad they went with a name like Bulkhead, a name that doesn't get used a whole lot, and plus it helped us forget that the Energon character of the same name exists.
Yeah.
Which is interesting that the first character, like,
With that name, is so fucking weird.
It's basically Master Roshi for Dragon Ball Z if he was a robot.
And not as much of a
Just,
yeah,
yeah, not a pervert.
just a crazy but clever old coot.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to
Is
this guy?
He's over there, and up there.
But I mean, did the people that work on the people that worked on the quote Unicron trilogy, is that the same anime studio that did Dragon Ball? Just out of curiosity.
You may rejoice,
I don't
citizens
think
of
so.
Iacon. Your new ruler, Megatron, has arrived. No
Who are the guys
longer
who
will you be plagued by the
was it the
burdens
studio
of
that did the
freedom and
choice?
Henceforth,
First two seasons of
my
G1?
will is the only
Really, some of the
guidance you
people
shall
that worked on it, you know, also did the original Dragon Ball Z.
and reap
Here's
its
something I gotta ask
rewards.
about this Megatron.
Resist
So,
and face destruction.
the line continuity set up that Megatron started the Decepticons as a revolution against functionism, basically deciding what a Cybertronian is based on their ultimate mode.
Yeah.
Which is basically Cybertronian socialism.
And in this, like, he's trying to give Cybertronians the freedom to choose their life, but in this game, it's kind of like he seems to be against freedom.
It's more of a case that he just believes that he knows what's best.
So in other words, he's kind of like Vsauce's second Galvatron.
One YouTuber I watched that played this game kind of compared him to Beast a
Little bit.
Stripping spots of their individuality.
Like I said, I think it's more like I said, Beast Wars Second Cybertron, where it's more of you can't have true peace without taking away certain freedoms.
To be fair, there is actually...
I'm 100% on Ben Franklin's side of this. Those who sacrifice freedom for security are deserving of
There's a huge faction of Decepticons massing outside the Decagon's main gate.
Take out
Ironhide!
as you can. I need a pathway cleared.
Understood. And Optimus, glad to see you finally stepped up.
Just doing what needs to be done.
So I gotta say, the guy who voices Ironhide for this game in Fall,
Yeah.
awesome. His name is Keith. I am not even gonna attempt to say his last name because it is a mouthful, and I know I will butcher it. Like, he does a really he's actually a really good Ironhide voice.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm not trying to throw shade at him, but can we please get Peter Cullen to voice Ironhide again? Please, I missed the Southern Cowboy brawl.
Honestly, I kind of prefer. I think personally my favorite Ironhide of all time is Bayverse.
Yeah.
Because I love. I mean, yeah, admittedly, him having a mid-Atlantic accent makes no sense. But then again, Ironhide having a Southern Cowboy drawl accent in the original show didn't really make sense either. But you didn't care.
Yeah.
I would just love to hear that Southern Cowboy again.
This one has a good
Oh, I would too.
Animated, too young.
Animated, he was more of a jock-sounding voice, which makes sense because he's supposed to be a jock.
And plus, it's a much younger take on the character. I'm just gonna say,
Yeah,
animated
exactly.
Ironhide was a better take on a young Ironhide than Energon was.
Yeah.
All big time. I refuse.
Even though he
to
was
call
kind
that-
of a bully. Even though he was a bully to Bumblebee and Bulkhead.
Well, mostly B.
Though you could argue that, when we see him in the present, as part of Team Athena, he's a lot more mature.
Potentially.
And don't worry, everybody. Apparently, Rodimus Prime did survive the Cosmic War. So you do see him in the crowd scenes of season 3.
Yeah.
Sure do.
He was supposed to make a few appearances in the canceled season 4, so.
And apparently, Rodimus Prime was originally supposed to have Sensible as Optimus' rival, which I'm glad they didn't do that.
I'm glad he did it, yes.
Yeah, that would have been doing our boy dirty.
Yeah.
Hasbro just didn't like making a legacy character, well, kind of a dick.
Yeah.
So
You
instead
like
they got-
how the inspiration. Sorry.
Instead they got the
Say-
tick.
Yeah.
You mean Sentinel?
And like I said, again, I just love how they didn't have the tick in mind when they designed Sentinel, or even when they cast, what was the name of the voice actor? Yeah, when they cast him as him. Once they kind of figured it out, they just decided to run with it.
Yeah, when they realized what they'd done, they just had that Troll 2 moment of, oh my god!
Yeah.
They were like, hey, let's just roll with it. And Townsend Bowman's like, yes. I am a little disappointed they didn't do at least a smooth joke.
That would have been funny.
Blue fire! Don't touch it.
It's working. Taking out the source makes the roots
Yep.
retract. Now Iacon can start repairing itself. Remember, Autobots, blast the spikes, but never touch them. Transform and roll out.
So Iacon can start repairing itself. Yeah, considering what happens to it by the time we get to Ball Ratchet, I don't think that really helps. It's the thought that counts. Woo! Big air.
Icon's still
Prime's
kind of. Icon's kind of looking like Chicago right now.
You mean windy?
I'd say more like Detroit. Chicago's an actual nicer city.
Detroit,
nicer look
Motown.
city.
Detroit, Motown, General Motors. Worked for GM.
Once that's what
I
it
was a
used to
crash
be.
test- I was a crash test dummy. And I failed
At least
the
that's what
crash
it used to be until they started moving production overseas. Thanks a lot, Reagan. Good joke, just so you know.
Alright, but those really purple Decepticons with the horns, what do they make you think of?
Pointy Groots and grunts.
Sure.
Why did I say Groot?
What?
I said Groot at first instead of grunt. I don't know why. That was a major fuck up on my part. I am sorry, but it was funny. I am Groot.
Bring Attack of the Martians, War of the Worlds.
Well,
Really
yeah.
do.
Yeah, the guys do look like the tripods.
Jogging cadence, boys.
You loved that I made that joke when we watched that thing, didn't you?
Dude, that joke was funnier than it had any fucking right to be, and the fact that you came up with it on the fly was what made it gold.
Dude, it
But
was
yeah,
not running, jogging cadence, gentlemen.
It's our only hope.
I'm sorry, but
Like,
there's
these,
something
like, I think it's like only like one guy doing this. It's not like he's working with like advanced software.
it's
Oh, I
just-
get it.
I'm just making a joke, dog. I ain't trying
I
to.
know. No.
Let's face it.
You
he
gotta
probably
admit, it
put-
was funny.
Yeah, but let's face it. He put way more work into that than the people who worked on the Flash. Seriously, if you want
Yeah.
a good adaptation of the Flashpoint Paradox
Watch
comic,
the animated
watch
one.
Yeah, watch the anime.
Yeah,
it's
watch-
a much better adaptation of Flashpoint Paradox.
Well, there are people that even say it's better than the comic.
God
Yup.
damn.
Oh
That's-
wow, did you see that brutality? That guy just knocked that guy. That poor guy was hanging, and he just got knocked off by his homie.
No,
Nope,
that
it's
was
too
an,
late
au-
for you. You're
that was
dead.
that was an Autobot who blasted him off.
I thought that was another Autobot who blasted though.
The Autobot was blasting a Decepticon. I should know
Okay,
what these
never
character
mind.
models look like. I've played this game an unhealthy amount of times.
You and me both.
No such thing as playing this game an unhealthy amount of times.
I don't know about that, Justin. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying. Speedway's out.
Jump!
So we jump.
Superhero landing!
Still working on clearing that path for you, Optimus. These Decepticons are really stubborn. Be advised.
Will say
I've got some
Ironhide's
defenders
design
near
in this
position,
game looks
engaging
great.
some Decepticon
Yeah.
war machines.
But apparently we've
love
been
that-
enlisting some lazy-ass Autobot soldiers. Come on, you bums, get the hell up!
I
Right,
think
so I
these
live
guys are dead.
forever!
I think these guys are dead.
Eh, their lights are still glowing. That means they ain't dead. They think they call it, they say energon cores. Does that mean these guys are like, what, have synthetic sparks?
Between the eyes. This one has a good way to it.
Valid question. Rally to me! Ratchet, stay behind him. You're the medic.
I'm leading by example, damn it!
Bullet throw!
Clearly is
Such
like
a
a heavy moment.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Christ more!
I'm Ironhide, Autobot's heavy weapon specialist. This
Please,
is my
he's
weapon.
fucking weapon.
I can't imagine Ironhide is Russian.
No, I can't either.
I was
Although-
doing a southern
although-
accent.
Although you could do the next best thing for a Transformer character and make it funny is have it Grimlock. Me Grimlock heavy weapons guy. And this me Grimlock's weapon.
You know who I can see as the engineer now?
Wheeljack.
Heads up! We've got another Decepticon
Yes.
dead ahead!
Autobots,
I thought about. Don't worry, Sideswipe. We'll save you.
Oh my god, I can see Sideswipe as a scout.
Now pictured Sideswipe with a Boston accent. I'm digging it.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Slow art squad. Sunshine, that brother. He hurt people. In fact, if you look at that video, yo, and the scout like does just like people. He actually pokes the camera. You can actually see his fingerprint on the lens.
That is
No, I was just about to bring that up.
What do you see being the
Remember
demo
when
man?
Valve just Warpath?
Yeah. Either Warpath or Bulkhead.
Mirage is a spy.
Maybe Cliff Jumper.
No, even better, because he actually is a demolitions expert. Braun.
Oh yes.
See Braun with a Scottish accent.
Braun with a Scottish accent. Oh my god, why does this work?
Or no, or him just being a gruff guy.
Oh, here it is. I'm heading off the stream for the night. Talk to you later, Echo. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, man. Donate to the channel, it helps out.
He doesn't add. I have no means of donating to the channel, which I don't do this for the money anyway.
I know, I'm just messing.
But
What the hell makes me a good demo man? If I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here talking with you idiots about it. Now would I?
What?
Hey, okay, calm down, man.
How about this? Wait, where's the fucking? Oh, there's the rocket cannon.
The Decepticons are really giving it
I'm
all
a,
they've got here,
I'm a,
aren't
sh- I'm a, sh- I'm a freaking Autobot heavy-hitting short stack. The Cons got
Oh,
more than they got the legs to be.
What do you think it was the demo was saying that made him?
But they had to
I
bleep
had
that
to
all
guess-
out.
Yeah.
A bunch of swears that you cannot repeat in a sentence at the same time.
Who would be the soldier?
Well, that's
Cop.
easy. Yes.
Oh,
Unless
okay.
it's a farm.
Just imagine him just charge. Just imagine, like. Although though to be fair, I don't think Cup would be as just batshit crazy.
Yeah, no. He wouldn't
I
be
was gonna
collecting
suggest
Decepticon heads.
destroyed your unworthy leader, Zeta Prime. Now, you have the privilege
Perks
of
on every
experiencing
channel.
my rule. I shall not
This guy's
I do love this reference.
me.
Guy's hammered.
Citizens of Iacon, I, Megatron, have destroyed your unworthy
We're
leader.
drinking
Just
on the job.
liberated by the power of this.
You
Cool.
have the privilege of experiencing my rule. I shall not be denied.
Ah, shut up.
Okay, Kim Jong Megs.
Megs is more classier than Kim Jong-un.
He's more Joseph Stalin.
Or the, I mean, certainly not the certain mid 20th century angry Austrian guy
fuck.
with a little mustache and missing a testicle. I got so distracted trying to be PC about that. Thank you very much, YouTube.
I'm sorry, we mean Fisher Price too.
Have destroyed your unworthy leader, Zeta Prime.
Hey, YouTube, you really want to make your users happy? Grow a fucking backbone!
I shall not be denied.
That's what happens when you work for Google.
Citizens of Iacon, I, Megatron.
Woo! I wanted to be in the sequel.
Alright, I can make this jump. Come on.
Gears?
Here's red.
Well, Gears is more red and blue.
But speaking of which, I did recently rewatch frickin' I did recently rewatch Changing Gears.
That episode is still
That
funny.
episode is.
I still
first.
I also love how apparently the Solar Needle inspired the Harvester from Revenge of the Fallen.
Find a use for this.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, look at it.
Oh my God, you're
That doesn't
absolutely
surprise
right.
me.
What did you do to Gears, you monsters? You made him nice.
Come on, guys, we're almost there.
Autobots, lock and load.
All right, I gotta take a break. I need to get a drink.
Whoa, they literally just teleported there.
Yeah. Sorry, I just it's getting hot and I'm a little thirsty, so I'm gonna grab a drink.
It's like Ratchet just put his shoulder on Bumblebee and said, "Bumblebee, use your instant transmission."
An X-Men reference.
Oh, that's a DBZ reference.
Oh. I thought it was like something that Beast said to like smaller like series.
Well, no, because remember, in the case of Nightcrawler, he has to Nightcrawler has to be able to see where he's going to teleport.
Right.
By the way, I've actually recently watched a little bit of X-Men '97, and holy shit, it's good.
Yeah, I heard it's good. You know, from people whose opinions actually matter. You know.
Like, no, even people that are anti-SJWs are even like even people that are SJW warriors are basically like, yeah, it's good. It's awesome to actually see a show that's bringing the political left and right together.
Is it? Well, in that case, I might actually have to check out that show.
Dude, I strongly recommend it. Like, it's damn good.
Yeah. See, Disney isn't. Yeah, I mean, Disney still has their moments. Do they make big fuck ups? Yeah, they make big fuck ups, but sometimes they still have their. Sometimes they still got it.
They're gonna they continue to make big fuck ups until Bob Iger decides to resign.
Oh, speaking of which, Speaking of like Disney stuff, I did recently check out Tales of the Empire.
Yeah, what you
It
think
was
of that?
decent.
It wasn't bad.
Okay.
It was remember how I said Tales of the Jedi was looking at Dooku and Ahsoka, right? Like two Jedi that fell out with the Order.
Obviously for different reasons.
This looked at Morgan Elsbeth, and we finally figured out what happened to Barriss after the Clone Wars.
Right.
She fell in with the Inquisitorius, but eventually got out. It's once again doing that same. It's once again showing divergent paths between two characters. It's kind of like what happened with Duke and Ahsoka. Morgan Elsbeth basically became the very same monster that wiped out her Night Sister clan. Which, speaking of which, I was so happy to see Grievous be scary again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, seriously,
Always
they
a
made
good thing to
Grievous a demon.
Well, he was already like when he was introduced in the Gendy in the Tartakovsky series. He was already on demon
I
timing.
liked it because this is how a lot of us see as Grievous. Like he's literally just he's like a cat playing with his food.
Exactly. Also, rewatching that fight scene from the Gendy Tartakovsky Clone Wars again. Every time he kills one Padawan, I just go, "No, he killed Shaggy."
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I mean, the guy wasn't the guy's like design like an intentional reference
They
to
intentionally
Shaggy?
made him look like Shaggy. It's like ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. I mean, it's kind of fitting considering that one of the Jedi in there is a hairy beast man.
Yeah. All right.
Let's just
hang on. One more thing. I did like it because Morgan basically just embraced the Empire, which is ironic because
she did.
It was the Emperor who orchestrated the destruction of the Night Sisters.
right.
Barriss also it's basically showing it's once again showing that divergence that, both Dooku and Ahsoka had their issues with the Jedi Order. They lost faith in how it works. But where Dooku wanted to tear it down, Ahsoka, you know,
Wanted to rebuild it.
yeah, she wanted to reform it. It's similar to what's
Yeah,
going
like
on,
the
where Morgan basically just embraced, and all of her, actually all of Morgan's shorts were referencing what Yoda told Anakin in the Phantom Menace. You know, fear, anger, and hate. You know, fear leads to anger, which leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering.
Right.
And hatred is ultimately the path to the dark side.
Yeah.
So yeah, Morgan basically became the very same kind of monster that destroyed her people. Now, granted, I ain't gonna say exactly that the Night Sisters were all that innocent, but still.
Right?
Yeah. They were originally sided with Dooku before, they turned on him.
We all remember what they did to Savage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get Barriss, who had her own falling out, and she had her problem. Yeah, she was also tempted to the dark side, but she was able to self-reflect and realize, holy shit, we're hurting people. What we're doing is hurting people, and is no better than the Jedi.
Exactly.
My cats are fighting. Hey, you two.
BRBs, boys.
All right. Sorry to pause this to go on a Star Wars tangent, but I just figured I'd share because I think you guys would find it interesting.
I did. Hunter had to go somewhere. He says
right.
he'd be right back.
We also got to see more of one of the Inquisitors we saw in the Obi-Wan series. I forget. I think she's the fourth sister. I could be dead wrong.
That's cool.
Yeah, Lynn. We found out her name was Lynn, and yeah, it was. And dude, holy shit is all I'm going to say when I got to like the 5th episode of the shorts.
About that.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say is just holy shit.
Yeah.
And I was happy to find out, it's funny. It seems like now we have yet one more little question that's been on everyone's mind. Like, we all remember the question. Like, Bad Batch finally answered like the whole thing with cloning the Zillo Beast. Remember?
Yeah.
Mad world.
Which I feel like eventually Hunter's going to twist my arm to get to. If we ever like watch party the Clone Wars, I feel like Hunter's going to twist my arm to just skip right to the Zillo Beast arc.
No.
Maybe.
I'm right outside your window.
I actually had to look outside my fucking window. All right, well, my Star Wars tangent is over, and that's starting to make me think I really need to play Jedi Survivor again.
Yeah, we still got a few side quests to finish up.
And a very special guest star to see.
Taking back the Decagon won't be easy.
Hunter, don't say anything.
Not me.
And
I don't know anything, so.
And once again, everyone who spoiled that in the game when it only came out at the day, like literally the day it fucking came out. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
And no glove.
Hey.
Fuck you.
These little guys are cute. I don't know why.
Again, makes me think Star Wars.
Optimus, your path is clear. I'll move on and flank the Decepticons in the northern sector.
You have my thanks, old friend. Good hunting.
Is that a giant Autobot with them?
Yep, that's an Autobot Defender.
Also, there's a blue one with him. Romeo?
Seriously, if they ever remake this game, give us some more classic characters.
Yeah,
Well,
even if they are just background cameos.
I mean, that's what me and Justin were kind of doing.
And honestly,
Yeah, that is true.
Honestly, I'd love if they ever
Like,
remake this game. They add in some of the other some of the other fembots we've gotten.
Oh, I think you might like this one, Tom. The idea for that you're playing as for like a story version of it, right? For like
Yeah.
the one that me and Justin were doing.
Yeah.
Like when it's not just Optimus, Bumblebee, and Ratchet, but RC and Alita are also there.
Ooh.
There's a great bit I had, like, based on dialogue from the game. It's like, where Alita goes, not bad for a temporary command, love. It's like, you're too modest, Alita. To which Ratchet responds with, oh, I agree with our Optimus. You're much better at this than you give yourself credit for. The High Council of Elders will choose the next Prime, Ratchet. I am merely a stand-in until that choice is made.
Also, Ironhide said the path was clear. I just gotta make this joke. Not clear! Not clear!
Not cool, not cool.
Sorry, I just had to do the Battlefront 2 meme.
Right.
Memes.
There were a few ideas we came up with I thought were really cool.
You guys really gotta share them with me.
Like,
No.
Okay.
we can share some of them now if you'd like.
Sure. Actually, I just got one little thing to share with you guys since you brought up the Path Blaster.
Yeah.
Now, the rectangular nature of that gun, I can actually see working as like if it's similar to the arm cannon Optimus had in Prime.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Now, Ironhide brutalizing Decepticons, I'm fine with.
That guy should have stayed home.
That guy should have stayed home.
I'm not gonna stand there like this all day. Thanks, Ironhide.
It looks like Atlas.
Titan who was cursed to hold up the world.
Now, you were saying about Ironhide brutalizing Decepticons?
The communication grid is located
I think
at the
for-
top of the Decagon.
There's certain Autobot characters. I'm just saying, there's certain characters in the Autobots who I don't feel like should brutalize Decepticons, and I do feel like Optimus is one of them. Now,
Right.
someone like Ironhide, who is a soldier, yeah, he can brutalize other soldiers. That's fine.
Yeah. That's why I like
That's
in
kinda-
Phoenix Studios' rewrite of Dark of the Moon, you know, that scene where Optimus goes on the quote killing spree, he like changed it to have Ironhide being the one doing that.
Yeah, I agree. That's more fitting for somebody like Ironhide, or hell.
And
for me, I would have had it be Grimlock.
And he even has Ironhide be the one to kill Sentinel.
Hell yeah. This is for killing me in the movie, asshole.
Oh, this rewrite was more for killing his team, the other, the Wreckers.
Ironhide is a wrecker. That is almost too perfect.
Also, I like that Ironhide gets to keep Steeljaw.
Aww.
The elevator's wrecked. We'll need to find another way up.
Now, call me a traditionalist, but if I were to ever have, like, Blaster in his cassettes, I'd probably keep Steeljaw as a lion.
Fine.
I've honestly gone back and forth between the lion and the wolf after RID 15 because I do like the wolf.
I guess it's I guess it is a way to. Now here's a crazy idea I had.
What?
Now, I have nothing against Ramhorn, but why is it I can see Buzzsaw being the Autobot, the kind of like the Autobots version of Laserbeak?
This is unbelievable.
There. That's
Well,
the
actually,
main
Blaster
terminal
does have a
communication grid. We can
bird
reactivate it by
set that he has, I
aligning
think,
the
called
data streams.
Sundor.
Sundrome. I thought it was Sundrome. I can't
No, I think it was
remember.
No, it's Sunder.
Oh, Sundor, like
Oh.
Pondor, but
Ah.
with sun.
I just think it would be cool if like the bots had their own surveillance drone.
Yeah.
I agree. But I kind of like that Blaster's mini-cons, like, at least the animal ones were different from sound waves.
Steeljaw and Ramhorn.
Yeah.
The elevator's
Yeah, that's why like I like
How do we
the
get there?
I've toyed with the idea of making Steeljaw like a wolf instead of him being another cat to differentiate him from Ravage.
But how would you handle eject and rewind?
Oh, for that one, I've actually toyed around with the idea of having them instead of being brothers. They're one's Rewind is still male, but eject would be female.
Ooh.
people wouldn't mind. I mean, it's usually like the more obscure characters people don't mind gender bending.
Also, I feel like because Rewind, Eject is described as being kind of a tomboy who loves sports, I feel like that kind of work.
Yeah.
You can make that work for a female character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But but what about their abilities? How would you differentiate them from Rumble and Frenzy?
Oh, Rewind has been a hard one because Eject, I kind of like the idea, like, again, playing into the fact that she's a tomboy that loves sports. I figured, like, she uses, like, Energon baseball bats.
Just have her be like the
Would be
scout.
awesome.
Hell yeah!
You give her a Boston accent. Do it.
Yes, Boston accent.
Then you just got Blaster playing the Tom Hanks quote from that one female baseball player movie.
There's no crying in baseball. Yeah, League of Our Own. Yeah, I remember that.
No, even better.
As for
No, even better. That's what. No, imagine that's what actually what Eject says. Like she coaches a little league team. There's no crying in baseball.
I think
That would be.
Yeah.
That'd be
Okay.
awesome.
Admittedly, Rewind's gonna be tough. I mean, you can certainly just have him be more of like a pacifist archivist, like he was in IDW.
In other words,
Right.
he's a nerd.
Nerd.
Like I imagine his sister pokes fun at him about that. It's like she asks him a history question. He gives the precise answer. She's like, "Yeah, thanks, nerd." He's like, "Hey, I have a 99.9 in history. Kiss my shiny metal ass."
You know, I think I got either a 98 or a 99 in my history regions. You want to know what stopped me from getting a perfect score?
What?
I missed one multiple choice question.
Oh, really? What's wrong with
Little-
that?
Or was it?
I don't know. It was years ago.
Okay.
That was the Starscream death noise.
Yeah. But anyway, going back to those ideas me and Hunter were talking about our own take on the Cybertron game story.
Tom,
Hunter, you remember,
cut his
like-
mic.
Funny.
Shut up. I'll cut your mic.
Do it, pussy.
So, may I continue?
Yes.
Yes, you may.
Okay. So I was gonna say, you remember, Hunter, you remember like how like I suggested for like the opening chapter with them going to the shuttle to get Dark Energon of having Blackout be in place of Brawler? And then I think it was you that had the idea of like during like when they send Starscream to reactivate the Energon bridge, Megatron orders Blackout to follow him because he doesn't quite trust Starscream.
Nope.
Any other cast ideas you guys have had?
Like I said, like there's a lot of characters. Like admittedly, yeah, a lot of them are backgrounds, but like again, that's kind of the point. Like it's just sort of like a little fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
A lot of damage.
How about a little more?
I love that we're just slowly turning into boss.
try. Seriously, do not try this. Do not, Phil. He's gone completely insane. Sniff too much black glue.
Eating Martians.
According to
And
the
now all
schematic,
he can
the
see is
broadcast
Martians.
control room will be at the top of the lift.
And ironically enough, Flex Glue was not a thing yet, and then it became a thing after that video.
Be advised, Starscream is headed your way. We tried to stop them, but Silverbolt and I sustained heavy damage.
Get clear, Jetfire. You've done more than enough already. Autobots, exercise
Oh,
caution.
get back out there and die.
Starscream is as dangerous as he is treacherous.
Just give me a clear shot.
You guys ready for a Starscream that actually puts up a fight?
Said no one ever.
Do it.
I love this like little bass theme playing.
The Scatter Blaster.
Starscream! Time for your weekly beating.
Trying to restore your precious grid, Autobots?
The way he comes in here was a reference to the way he enters Hoover Dam in the first Michael Bay movie.
I think so as well.
Kinda. Which, to be fair, it's a hell of an entrance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I actually really do like the 07 Starscream design.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Really? You don't mind that he just looks like a triangle with legs?
Well, to be fair, just in the case of the movies, they were playing by the rules of Transformers, and that the parts had to go somewhere.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean,
to be fair, the X-22 is a pretty triangular-shaped jet, so...
Exactly. So, I do love that the fans call him Dorito Scream.
Well, I guess we now know that you can have a more classic-looking silhouette and still have that same detailing of all the parts going somewhere.
Agreed.
Granted,
Plus,
they
it
had to
makes-
use Blitzwing for it, but whatever.
But to be fair, we do see a lot of the other Seekers in the B movie too. So,
Yeah.
like, we see how many clones of Thundercracker?
Skywarp.
And apparently we got Thrust in his Armada colors.
Which, hey, I'm not knocking. That's a cool reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And admittedly, it's not a bad color scheme.
Just say Armada Thrust had probably the most brutal death in that series.
One of the most brutal deaths in Transformers show here, in a Transformers show period,
Yeah.
because he literally pops like a zit.
Exactly. Thrust, if you dare have dreams of power, you will fight.
Run, you yellow-plated coward!
Good work, Autobots. Now,
He with a
let's
sword.
coordinate the city's defenses.
To anyone receiving this broadcast, this is Zeta Prime. I am being
No, you're
held
not.
captive in Megatron's Kaon prison complex.
Prime is alive. Ratchet, home in on that signal and boost it. On it!
I am downloading vital information that could help the Autobots win the war. Hurry, Autobots. I don't know how much longer I have.
Optimus, let's go! We have to save Zeta Prime!
That wasn't
Don't you want to bet Soundwave was torturing him when he was saying this?
His unique data
Most
signature,
likely.
Ratchet. Perhaps, but we both saw the wreckage of what Megatron did to him. No one could survive.
Man!
that. Even if there is the smallest possibility that Zeta is alive.
I mean, to be fair, when we last saw Zeta, when Megatron beat the hell out of him, he wasn't completely dead yet.
A chance we'll have to
No, I
take.
mean, how did Ratchet says we all saw the damage? I'm like, how did you see that?
They probably went to the vaults to find him.
That
Literally
Megatron
just
had
got
or
news that
Megatron
he was
brought-
dead.
It's likely the Decepticons maybe used propaganda to try and scare the bots.
No, that is a possibility, dude.
I'm just saying, because think about it, the Decepticons from the get-go, all the way back in G1, were based on were pretty much a communism metaphor.
Yeah. Hell, that came all the way back around basing the Decepticons' rise in IDW. They based it heavily on the workers' revolution after the First World War in Russia, leading to the rise of the Soviet Union.
Right.
I showed it, doshti.
Sorry, I'm just crunching some ice.
Alright, I do that sometimes too. So, want to stop here?
Yeah, I think we can stop here, but I just want to hear, and we can talk a little bit off stream. So, yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hunter, thank you for joining us on such short notice.
I was glad to be here. Now, where's my check?
Can't handle the check.
Ask Justin. He's in charge of the accounting.
Justin, are you gonna pay up? He just hands me a can of Pepsi.
He gives you a Cliff Bar and a high five.
I'll take it.
All right, like I said, thank you all so much for watching.
I'm not really good at coming up with good quips on the spot. Sorry, guys.
That's all good, bro.
But yeah, thank you.
One day you'll be as good as us.
But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this. Check out Hunter's channel.
Subscribe if you want to see more of this tomfoolery.
Of course they do. And we'll catch y'all in the next one.
Peace.
There it is.
See ya.